find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Andrew Heaney is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
That is second. The third baseman.
In now for the O's, Hanser Alberto, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A ball and no strikes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Alberto is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And there's out number 2.
Batting third.
So here's Trey Mancini. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpire. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Baltimore. Into the box now, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Angels,
now here's the pitch.
Baseman, David.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Fielded cleanly. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1. Fletcher aboard here at first with nobody out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
A high fastball is in there. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Hayes. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
And he takes ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 7 homers and 15 RBIs. A ball and a strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Belted high and deep into right center. Mancini moving back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Angels move out to a 3-2 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
In now, Matt Theis.
The first baseman.
So watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 3 runs already home here. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's gone 3 for 8. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. And he lays off there, 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Fouled away. The 1-1.
Nope.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Cobb comes set. Here's the pitch. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-2 Angels. Austin Hayes the next to bat, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping into the box, Ramon Urias. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. He's right there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 3-2. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Ball 1. That ball went out. Goodwin.
That's wide, 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Here's a high pop-up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Weakly hit towards first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Coming to the plate now, David Fletcher. Cobb looks in. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Now here's the pitch. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
And he popped him up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
1-0 the count. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Line drive to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Angels strand one. They're up 3-2. Here's Chris Davis now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. First offering on its way. Trey Mancini is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Mancini, a native Floridian. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he...
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
And this is low, ball 1. 3rd inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Here's Justin Upton now. First pitch on its way to Upton. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Here's the pitch.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Santander is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Matt Thaiss. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Count now a ball and a strike. Cobb looks in. Here's the 1-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he could just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. 3 innings complete. The Halos lead this one 4-2. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Hit on the ground is short. Simmons has it. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Up next for the Orioles.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Strike taken up in the zone. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Ramon Urias.
Urias.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. Urias, the native of Mexico. This is his first year at the big league level. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still even at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, Jason Castro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
David Fletcher is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually had.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is
called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
On its way is pitch number 75. Anthony Rendon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Ball 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now back, left fielder, Justin.
Wade LeBlanc answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
23, Wade LeBlanc.
Justin Upton the next to hit as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
The count now at 2-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and they're at 2 down.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate, Matt Thaiss, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He doubled his last time through. Looking to minimize the damage here. And now it's 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We played 4 full. Angels lead it 6-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Severino takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 3.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Chris Davis at the plate now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. The 1-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 11.
Ready now for Baltimore, Jose Iglesias. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. but this will land untouched. Here's the 2-1 home. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Fletcher backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home. So striding forward now, Andrelton Simmons. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Now the pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Left side. Oh, what a dive. The throw to first. Got him.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
So Joe Adell bats now. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Brian Goodwin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Angels are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Top half of the
Leading off the Baltimore, the right fielder, Trey Mancini.
First offering on its way. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's under it. 1 out. And here's Renato Nunez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Gone! Stepping in now, Anthony Santander. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Austin Hayes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. To the plate now, Ramon Urias, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hard on the ground towards short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box, Pedro Severino. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Orioles draw closer on the home run. Digging in, Jason Castro. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. To second. He's got it. And there's one down now. At the plate, David Fletcher. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hayes on the run for it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He's set. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Oh, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're up 6-4. New inning set to get underway. Striding into the box, Chris Davis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Big swing for Davis now, and a ball carrying well out to right. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
In any other game.
The bat, number 11.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now battle.
Into the box, Hanser Alberto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Count is full. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder.
So stepping in, Trey Mancini. He's 2 for 3 thus far. A bouncer up the middle, taken in by Simmons. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Orioles get Sean Armstrong gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
number 43.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him, 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Two and 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate. That time. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Angels leave 1 as it remains as Renato Nunez will
Leading off for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Renato.
Ty Buttrey has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31.
First offering on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied. In now, Anthony Santander. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Austin Hayes is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Hit out towards second. And that is into right field, a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
2-0 now. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ramon Urias goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Pedro Severino is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Reined in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, and we're all even now at 6-6. Richard Blyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Richard Blyer.
Bottom of the inning now. Ready once again, Joe Adell. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Liner towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping up now, Brian Goodwin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability. To strike guys when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Takes this the other way to right, and he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there retires the side. Angels are gone in order. This game remains. Number 74 will remain in the game in the 8th.
Number 35, Dwight.
Max Stassi is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 35, Dwight.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. Still without a home run and no RBIs either. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter, number 11.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Iglesias. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses, 2-0. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Now batter.
Standing in, Hanser Alberto, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2. Michael Rooker enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Rio Ruiz is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Now here's the pitch. David Fletcher is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
Now playing first base.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Number 27.
Striding in, Mike Trout. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses, 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The third baseman, number 6.
Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Stepping in.
Leading off for Baltimore, the right fielder, number 16.
Matt Andriese takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in.
Gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 35, Matt Andriese.
And the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-1 home. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Renato Nunez will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Ball 3.
3 balls, no strike.
A high fastball is in there.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
3-2 pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Adele is there. 2 down. Now batting, Anthony Santander. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. This game remains tied at 6. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Upton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1-2. Here it comes. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Upton is retired, and there's 1 away. Digging in once again, Matt Theis. He went down on strikes last time up. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in to try it again, Andrelton Simmons. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. This is popped up. Ruiz is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more. Are gone in order. Score remains tied 6 apiece.
Leading off for Baltimore, the center fielder.
First offering on its way. Austin Hayes is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ramon Urias. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
The catcher, Pedro.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. He's safe at the plate. They've broken through to take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Iglesias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0. This is hit high and deep out to left. Upton going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that Michael Givens gets the call from the pen, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home.
Michael Givens.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in now, Joe Adell. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Brian Goodwin, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Three and 2. The count is full to the Angels DH. Max Stassi is on deck. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in, Max Stassi. Tommy La Stella will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Tommy La Stella.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The average to start play at 315. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. He pulls this one into right. And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate now, David Fletcher, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. 1-0, here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Mike Trout would be next. We thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2. Angels down to their last strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. Alberto gloves it. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Baltimore sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Michael Rooker claims the win out of the pen, his first. Michael Givens wraps it up for the save, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
11 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. The first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's late in the season, and we're looking at 2 teams in the cellar right now. But do not get it twisted for a second. There's only 750 big leaguers at any given time in the league. And no one that I've ever played with gave an at-bat away or threw a cookie down the middle of the plate. These guys will not just play out the string. They will battle because they are professionals.
Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Simmons is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So here's Trey Mancini. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they're coming off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their 2nd win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Trout is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of. Ground ball left side. Iglesias is up with it. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least 1 out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Here's Justin Upton now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 8 home runs, 18 driven in. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
To 2-2 now. La Stella at third. Trout is at second with nobody out. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Albert now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. From the stretch. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Stewart, once a Minnesota Twin, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two and 2. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Angels strand a couple. Still no score. Second inning set to go. Settling in now, Renato Nunez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Adele comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So striding in, Dwight Smith Jr. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. No balls and a strike to count. Yanked on the ground down the line. Pujols has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
That is good. The left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Anthony.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Santander, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. So digging in now, Brian Goodwin. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. At the plate, David Fletcher is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Strike taken up in the zone. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got one of the hotter bats in the game.
Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Don't go anywhere. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired. Ouch, that one hit him. Ready now, Austin wins. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back on the...
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-1 to him now. And an early birthday gift as he swings and misses at ball 4.
He's probably frustrated with himself now after swinging at what should have been ball 4. Time for a deep breath.
Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now.
Batting 9.
Chris Davis at the plate now. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's gone 3 for 6. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Orioles held in check there. Home half of... Bottom of the 3rd now. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. High in the air into shallow left center. Santander comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Now to the plate, Tommy La Stella. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
1-1 to Tommy La Stella. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Mike Trout. Now here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Hopped up. Nunez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Jose Iglesias. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now back, second base.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ramon Urias. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Down the third baseline.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Another one sent foul. Another full count pitch home. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The 3-2 one more time. To third. He's got it. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Trey Mancini 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball one.
That's off the plate.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1-2. And now for the Angels, Justin Upton looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that misses ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The count now at 2-1. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1. Big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. And that misses inside 1-0. Count even now at 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And a great pitch there as Pujols swings and misses, and it's always a sigh of relief when you can set him down. So Joe Adell bats now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
It looked like this at-bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Upton on the move. And they can't run it down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that is off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with a double.
Lays off 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. A ball and a strike.
I see the nonsense is on full display. I have arrived.
Center fielder giving
Didn't know who
chase,
fired up.
and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is
Didn't
left
see notification.
stranded. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back
I
with
missed
more here
all
on
of
a
game
Tuesday
22.
night after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat
Clearly,
out,
I
he told me
didn't
they just
miss
need
much.
to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive
As
the ball with
Nunez
some
hit 3
authority
jacks.
because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit
You
yet,
were
so
up
it's been a real
6-2.
struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good
And
stuff,
lost
Heidi,
7-6 to Orioles,
and that's
ranked
inside
30th.
off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Soft
I told
grounder
you the
left
other
side.
day, it doesn't matter who you play.
And there's 1 away.
The game cheats.
Now in the box, Brian Goodwin hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the
Orioles blow,
placement.
yet they hit huge jacks when they
Wind
need
up
to.
and the 0-1. 1-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been
Come back
pitching
and
one
ride
heck
in
of a
full
game,
effect.
and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Check
Nothing
swing.
you can do.
No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this
When game
at-bat.
says you're losing,
No
you're
runs, 2
losing.
hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out
This
number
game
2.
you have 2
He's
hits,
racking
so
up a fair
Orioles
amount of
have
strikeouts
1.
now out there. That's 6 to this point.
Game
So he's
keeps
got
it
good
close.
stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
So now to the
Has
plate,
been for
David
years.
Fletcher pulls this one in the air out to left. Santander waits on it, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone
Total
in order.
nonsense.
6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Austin Wins. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle
Top
innings.
6 0-0.
With no score, you'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some
3
base runners
combined
on to
hits.
get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Trash. Indeed. Call.
First pitch of the at-bat.
At the ball.
Yet and show he's fucking Cy Young.
Now the 1-0.
Doesn't matter
Is
who
taken
pitches
for
for
ball 2.
CPU.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Cole Stewart.
Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now.
It's been a great job so far
Who
by
the hell is
A-hole
Cole
hitter.
Stewart?
If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Center
real
fielder
life,
on
he's
the
Cole
run.
Stewart.
He's there and records the first down.
In show he's Pedro Martinez.
A chance for last year's MVP runner-up with the bases empty and one away. Here's Chris Davis. Shot toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The bat, number 11.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off
Chris
the plate.
Davis kills me every time.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Both teams.
He bats 9th and hits 120, yet he always kills me.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. In now, Ramon Urias. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to see a pitching change as
And
that's going
Orioles
to do it
take
for
the
his
lead.
starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is line to left. Catch is made by Upton. Here comes the runner home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Up next, the Orioles. The third base.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. The 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further
Trust
than
me, this
second,
game
as
is
there
far
are
from
2
over.
aboard now.
Now that
Boy, so frustrating.
2 runs in this game means nothing.
On the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly by Pujols, and he'll step on the bag himself. And standing in, Jason Castro. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Back to the top of the
Must
Angels
rally
lineup
against
now,
Roger
In,
Clemens.
Tommy La Stella. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
I mean Cole
Fastball
Stewart.
misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Angels.
Ready for another shot now, Mike Trout. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. In there, strike 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3.
Cole looking corners.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Hayes.
Nothing you can
He'll be
do.
tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Cole Clemens making
1-1
Trout
the
look
count.
like Tool.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better.
In real
And you
life,
can
Cole
bet
is
he wants that one
insignificant.
back at the plate.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now at the plate,
show he
Austin
throws
wins.
shutouts.
It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. In there, and it's 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Justin Upton the next to hit. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Grounded back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now.
Halos
They've
trying
cut
to
the lead
rally.
down to 2.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys.
Threatening
It
against
takes them a
Cole.
little while to get through in the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this
Halos
game.
on the
Dan,
board.
yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and
Still
right
no
today.
outs.
Not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's
Halo bats waking
Sean
up just in
Armstrong
time.
comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there
Cole
are 2
bunt.
on here with nobody out. Andrelton Simmons will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2
Here
on
comes
and
Sean
nobody out
Armstrong.
here. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled away. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Simba tries sack bunt. Madden takes bunt sign off.
Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaled for the
Armstrong
infield fly
nipping.
rule. So coming to the plate, David Fletcher. He flew out in his last at bat. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Infield fly rule. I've seen the infield fly rule at least 20 times
Good lead off
already.
the second there, now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the
In real
recovery
life,
comes
you
too late,
almost
and the
never
bases
see
are
it.
loaded now.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Diving stop saves run. Bases juiced. Single ties it up.
Jason Castro.
Tanner Scott enters.
Will be the first. Anthony Rendon will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Castro out. Anthony Rendon pinch hitting. Madden playing lefty-righty matchup.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He put himself in
Scott
a good
throwing
position, jumping
98.
ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Nothing in 2, the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball
An
1.
87-mile-per-hour slider.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And a throw behind the runner at third, and he'll get back in safely.
That looked fair.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded.
Pick
The
off
side is
attempt at
retired.
third.
Angels get just the 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels 1.
And
Anthony
Rendon
Rendon
NK.
will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
Now playing first base, number 74.
I thought the shot down line was fair. You didn't replay.
Leading off
Looked
the
like
inning,
it hit the
Jose
shot.
Iglesias. As they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Matt Theis is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman.
Five.
Noah Ramirez will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 24.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. LaStella fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Ramon Urias. He singled his last time up, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Goodwin's in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. Into the box now, Trey Mancini. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. And there's ball 2 now.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
This is foul right side. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
And here's Renato Nunez as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
3-1 the count now. Hit back up the middle. Simmons to his left. He's there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Orioles lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy LaStella. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Ready now for L.A., Mike Trout. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Right at first.
Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Tanner Scott.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there.
Another absolute scrub looking like fucking Nolan Ryan.
In the second game of this series.
Into the box now, Justin Upton. As he'll take a look at a
Why
slider
is
here
Tanner
that
Scott
misses for
throwing
ball
triple
1.
digits?
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Grounded down the third baseline. The 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Angels are gone in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. All set to start the ninth in this one.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Cam Bedrosian
99 at
to
top
start
of
the
zone.
ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the
Impossible
ninth.
to hit.
To short, hit hard. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Apparently
1-0
Randy
the
Johnson
count.
has reincarnated on
Not
Orioles in the
surprisingly,
name
here
of
this
Tanner
is on the
Scott.
ground to the right side. And he's safe.
Now batting, the center fielder.
To the plate now, Austin Hayes.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pujols' poor defense.
And it's 1-2.
Pitcher didn't
Runner
cover
at first here,
properly.
1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. LaStella has it. Simmons relay to first in time, and just like that,
Show
this side is
infield single.
retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Michael Givens is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Michael.
Solid DP.
Set for the Shohei Ohtani will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the ninth. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him.
Mid rally against Orioles closer Mikey
Good
Givens.
change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Ohtani pinch hitting.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box now, Joe Adell. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
2 well-executed pitches at the
Ohtani
knees
still
right
searching
there,
for a
but
first
I know
hit of
this hitter's looking
campaign.
for something up.
Hard
Now
when hit
close
at
with the
bats are
off-speed pitch
sporadic.
taken for a ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2.
Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The batter, number 2.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front
And
foot
Givens
down
looking
early.
like
And
Mariano
this is
Rivera.
swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. Angels down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Baltimore Orioles rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Cole Stewart gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Michael Givens earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark
the Orioles
DeRosa,
win again because show said they aren't as bad as they actually are.
You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.